The National Assembly staff have made good their threat to embark on a protest over the non-payment of arrears of minimum wage due to them. This protest is coming few days after the workers under the Parliamentary Staff Association of Nigeria threatened to down tools. Their claim is that the National Assembly is yet to pay them a 15-month arrears of compecular allowances and 6 months outstanding balance of minimum wage. They made this disclosure in a joint statement signed by the chairman of PASN in the National Assembly, Sunday Sabi, and the Vice Chairman, National Assembly Service Commission, M.A. Liman, after the Congress held in Abuja. And to further drive home their demand, the association conveyed its resolutions in a letter to the clerk, National Assembly, copies of which were made available to the President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, and the Speaker, House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila. Also copied were the Chairman, National Assembly Service Commission, the Director, DSS and DPO of the National Assembly. We have a correspondent, National Assembly correspondent, Joke Adisa, who has been following this story to talk to us more about what is happening as we speak. Joke, talk to us. What do we know as of now? What's happening?
Well, as of now, as you can see in the background, the workers have dispersed to their different offices. The leadership is currently in a meeting. The leadership of PASN here, the National Assembly, their leaders are currently in a meeting to decide what their next line of action will be. This was after the National Assembly Service Commission came. The representative came from the commission to address them on their demands. And what the man said was that they have summoned an emergency meeting to address these demands so that they can return to their tables. So that is what we have. As you can see in the background, the workers have dispersed. They are down in their offices. And so they are waiting for their leaders to tell them what next to do. You recall that it was an indefinite strike that the workers declared are effective today. But we are waiting to hear from them, from the outcome of their meeting, see what they will do. Maybe by tomorrow they will resume here for the picketing exercise, or they will actually suspend the industrial action, as has been appealed to them by the representative of the National Assembly Service Commission.
Right. We know that they sent a communique to the leadership of the National Assembly. I wonder if we have details of that and what the contents are, what their demands are specifically.
Yes, last Thursday, to be specific, they had a meeting from where they took that resolution to commence the strike, and they did write the management of the National Assembly, copies of which were made available to the President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the DSS, the Director here in charge of DSS, as well as the DPO at the National Assembly. So all of them were copied. So, and of course, the National Assembly leadership would by now have intervened, looking at the fact that the resumption is just 1 week away. So the National Assembly leadership will also not want that to mar their resumption for the year. So, and I'm sure that all hands are now on deck to see that this strike is arrested and that the workers are able to have, they're able to laugh at last, so that they will be able to have a win-win situation. For the workers, really, it's implementing the memorandum of understanding that has been signed, that is the crux of the matter, and that once that is done, they will return to their tables and there will be industrial peace. So they just look forward to the action that will be taken as promised by the Service Commission. But by and large, it's the outcome of the meeting of the leadership of the workers that will determine what it is that they will do next.
I wonder if you spoke with any of the protesting staffers of the National Assembly to understand why they had to wait up until this point to begin to protest. I mean, 15 months compecular allowances.
No, they have been on, from time to time they come out, they protest, they go back to the negotiation table, the management is able to meet some of the demands, and at the end, they will give them time. In all of these agreements, there have been timelines. But what they are saying now is that the management has not been faithful with the timeline, and that was why they had to. So it's been a recurring incident. It's been a recurring exercise. They come, they indicate their resolution, their determination to go on strike. The management arrests the situation, and they are able to at least put something on the table for them. So they go back in the hope that they will implement whatever it is there that have been agreed upon. But at the end, one way or the other, they also find a way to come back. You recall that since they started this struggle since the 30,000 naira minimum wage came into effect, and so it was many months of arrears. But the management has been able to offset these arrears up to 8 months, and that is the resolution. Part of what was contained in that MOU was that by the end of December 2021, the management will have been able to pay all outstanding minimum arrears of minimum wage, but that has not been done, and that was what prompted them to come out this month, this January, to maybe bring up these demands, knowing that the budget also has just been signed, and so they also want to be in the limelight so that their matters, their demands will also be addressed as far as this year's budget is concerned. So I think it's about strategy. It's about wanting to get their attention at the right time, and I'm sure that you can see that they got it. The Service Commission has been able to address them, so they are waiting to see the outcome so that each party will know what next to do.
All right. Joke Adisa will keep tabs with you for more development on this story. Thank you for bringing us up to speed.